我们在印度馆内看不到任何城市的实体元素，这个创意有什么特别的含义吗？
All our cities across the country, they have been developing. We are having new regions like you have the Pudong New Area. We also have Shindali, New Mumbai.
在印度，这个宗教到底是能够怎样影响一个人的生活？
This kind of religion feeling make them people ease out, make them people have a positive energy, positive thinking. And also we believe that when we say what is right, what is wrong, this is not to be done, this to be done, and there's a fear if you do this, and the Lord will be unhappy or punish you or whatever.
印度是一个人口大国，在印度的城市发展过程当中，会把人放在一个怎样的位置上来促进这个城市的发展？
You can see yoga, when you go inside, see all kind of development of India from the 7 sections which we have made in our country.
大家好，欢迎收看由招商银行为您特约播映的腾讯会客厅，我是主持人倩如。那么今天我们也非常荣幸的邀请到了印度馆的展馆事务总监罗杰先生。您好，来先跟我们腾讯的网友们打个招呼吧。
嗨，你好。
我们知道啊，这次印度馆的一个展馆的主题是和谐之城，能不能给我们讲一讲这个主题的创意来源？
As you know, the Shanghai expo theme is Better City, Better Life. And we wanted to follow the same concept when we were building our pavilion. And when we say cities of harmony, it's in a broader spectrum of Better City, Better Life. And when we mean cities of harmony, as you know, India is a very old civilization, ancient country. We have the largest democracy in the world, diversified economy, and we have so diverse people and different religion, different ethnic groups, exactly the same like China. So we always believe that when we built up the city, we should try to create, nurture, and sustain the various aspects of the civilization and put everybody into harmony and make a very sustainable living. And that's why we think that cities of harmony, harmony with nature, harmony with people is very important.
那我想知道，当一个主题被明确下来之后，它会用什么样的形式、什么样的方式来诠释这个主题呢？
If you go to the Indian Pavilion, you will find that we have tried our best to project how to create better city and better life. We did not want to show a very modern construction building or very tall kind of skyscrapers, and we think that this is what is consist in the city. But we tried to show something a little unique. As you know that this world and universe is based on 5 elements, which is space, water, air, fire, earth. So we have used all these 5 elements in our pavilion very special way, and also shown green energy. We use bamboo. Bamboo is one of the cool green material for construction. We use bamboo, which will help us to reduce power consumption because it keeps cool. If your air condition is running, it will keep cool for a longer period of time. And at the same time, we can save energy. Green energy, we use solar panels to back up generating power. We are using windmill on the top, which also generates power. We are using rainwater harvesting, reusable water, wastewater from the toilets, which we use back to the shrubs, which is on top of the bamboo dome. And this dome is a significance of Buddhism because it comes from Sanchi Stupa. And we tried our best to show that if we have to have a better life, we need to have a better environment, better health. Better city cannot be developed by concrete jungle, but it can be developed only when we have harmony with nature. If you have no good health, no good environment, no clean place, the human being cannot exist. So how can the city will exist? That's what we're trying to show in our pavilion.
您刚才有提到，在印度馆中运用了5种元素：金、木、水、火、土。但是我特别好奇的是，作为上海世博会这次它的主题是城市让生活更美好，我们在印度馆内看不到任何城市的实体元素，这个创意有什么特别的含义吗？
Well, that we have tried to project inside the dome. If you go inside the dome, we have several sections where we have shown how from the olden times to the modern times we have developed our cities. Last several thousand years, we always have been focusing on the same concept, how to make our city better. And if you see the Indian history and Indian culture, you'll find that all our cities across the country, they have been developing. We are having new regions, like you have a Pudong new area. We also have Shindali, New Mumbai. And like that, we are trying to make the country very special and want that our people live in harmony with nature. We always try our best to reduce pollution. Our industries who are polluting, they are not in the city limits. We keep them away. We have a very strict norms how to use the pollution and the water treatments which they have to adhere. Otherwise, a lot of environmental activists in our country will take a very strong steps to stop them. So we always have been doing this, and that's what has been shown inside the pavilion. If you see, we have got several sections. We show them how our city planning has been there from the beginning, how we have developed our science and technology. You know, we are very strong in IT, how we have developed our IT technologies and IT in India. And India is the hub of Asia, and Bangalore is a capital and the Silicon Valley of IT. And you know, if you see, we have tried our best to show through the various artifacts and some exhibition materials and a lot of pictures and a lot of small videos inside to project the entire theme of Better City, Better Life. And at the center of the dome, we already have a holographic projection, which is very unique and very special, 3D kind of effect where we want to tell in brief how from the olden times to the modern times we have developed our cities and how our country looks like and what our country is all about.
但是我刚才有注意到，您提到了 IT 技术。我们知道，印度的 IT 技术确实是处于世界的领先地位的。所以我想知道，这次我们在展馆内可以看到哪些被运用在其中的 IT 技术？
Yes, as I mentioned to you, you must have seen our holographic projection, which is the center of the dome, where we have a very special kind of 3D projection, which gives you the brief introduction from the olden time to the modern time, how we have been developing our cities. And also, we have got some small videos where we have been showing how India has been good in the IT and what kind of science and technology development we have made. We don't want to show too much of IT and this kind of thing into the pavilion because we wanted to follow the concept of better city, better life. So we focused more on that aspects to show to the world that how we should harmonize with the nature, how to integrate urban to the rural areas, and at the same time sustain and diversity in unity, we can make our city better and better living.
那您觉得印度馆它最大的亮点是在什么地方？
Well, as you know, Chinese people always are very curious about India. If you ask any Chinese common people, do you know India? They will say, oh, India is a mysterious country. This is what I always heard all the time. And so that's the reason a lot of people, we have got huge number of visitors. We crossed 7 to 8 million people already been to our pavilion. 50,000 plus people visit every day, which is above our capacity. And all of them are very attracted to see what India is all about. And they enjoy very much our cultural programs. We have invited during the 6 months almost 400 artists from different parts of India, including Bollywood. And a very special attraction, yoga. We have a performance of yoga every day in our pavilion. So most of the Chinese people now are very curious and they are really very interested and to practice yoga. So we have a lot of crowds waiting for it and they're very excited about it. And in fact, I'm glad to tell you that keeping this interest of Chinese people during the Shanghai Expo, we have decided to facilitate a very special yoga centers across China which will certify the yoga teachers. And this will be done in a way that these instructors of yoga, when they get trained in this government universities in China through collaborations and cooperations, and then they will be practicing yoga or teaching yoga in the right way to the right audience and to the Chinese people, because through yoga you can heal up a lot of ailments, a lot of diseases, and your life can be more stressless and you can be more happy. So we are going to do that. And also we are going to cooperate with Shanghai Film Art University, especially first yoga centers actually should be there. And we already been decided to put the first one there. And they will also have a Bollywood dance classes. And how they will learn is through a special choreographers from India. Bollywood will come to teach all these dances, the special Bollywood dancing, and later the students, after qualifying, they will be a choreographer for the Bollywood dance in various other parts of China.
我真的没有想到，印度馆会在世博结束之后，还会安排接下来的这个，已经把接下来的工作已经部署好了，就是接下来会在中国安排一些瑜伽的授课，以及瑜伽老师给我们这个带来的最新鲜的瑜伽的知识。对于我个人来说，我觉得这可能就是后世博效应的一个最显著的一个体现的地方。我觉得这也是印度馆给我们一个最大的惊喜。
谢谢。
然后我也有一个特别好奇的地方。您刚才我有注意到，您说了，对于中国人来说，印度是一个很神秘的国度。我可以帮您解释一下这个原因是为什么？是因为印度它本身就是一个宗教大国，而宗教对于我们来说，它就是一个神秘的体系。您比如说，在印度，它信奉伊斯兰教，信奉这个佛教。所以我们特别好奇，能不能请您给我们介绍一下，在印度这个宗教到底是能够怎样影响一个人的生活
？Actually, India has got a variety of people come from different ethnic groups, the different caste systems, different religions, but we all live in harmony, and everybody follow their own rituals. They're praying, Buddhism or Hinduism, Islam or Sikhism or Christianity. They all follow their own way to worship God. And I think everybody trying to knock the one door and all trying to reach one place. Different roads, different means. And actually, this is something very special because a developing country, generally, where the life is very stressful, large population, so much of depression, so much of things happening all around, this kind of religion feeling make them people ease out, make them people have a positive energy, positive thinking. And also we believe that when we say what is right, what is wrong, this is not to be done, this to be done, and there's a fear if you do this, the God will be unhappy or punish you or whatever. I think this also makes society more harmonious, and this also helps people to live in harmony, and people respect each other. So every aspect of religion teach only one message: to live in harmony. And that's what I believe and what India believes.
宗教给印度人民带来了一些关于和谐方面的理解，这和中国构建和谐社会的理念有异曲同工之处。所以您来中国，我不知道这是您第几次来中国，也不知道您对中国是一个什么样的印象，给您留下印象最深刻的是什么地方
I keep coming here almost from the beginning of 2000 year. So almost 10 years I've been coming to China. I love China, I should admit. China is a very special country where people are very respectful for foreigners. They don't have a racism. They have a respect for each other. People are kind, hospitable. And I think this country has a very special, unique features. People are hardworking and disciplined. I think today what China is, the success of whatever we see around is also the people nationalistic feeling. Chinese people are proud to be Chinese and they think about the nation first. So this is something very special which brings the country so far, so fast, so quickly. And we admire it and we should learn from it. And Chinese people also have a same dream like Indians. We are a developing country and we always have similar dream to be prosperous. And we all strive to be excellent in whatever we are doing. At the end of the day, survival of the fittest. That is what everybody is trying.
我觉得您对中国以及对中国人民的认识还是非常深刻的。那能不能请您给我们介绍一下印度人民的特点是什么呀？
Well, Indian people and Chinese people, chabdo, what we say is similar. We all are Asians and we both have a long history, ancient culture, ancient traditions. We have a similar beliefs, similar religion. Buddhism come from India to China. And the most important, we have similar dreams. Indian people are also hospitable, also kind of like Chinese people. And we also have our special characteristics. We are very good in our, how to say, business field. The best businessmen come from India and China. And we are also hardworking. At the same time, we also have a very good education system. Thanks to British who ruled our country for a long period of time. They left a lot of special impact on the education in our country. We speak English, that is our advantage because of the, again, British rule in the past. And we have some advantages in terms of language, which gives us a very special edge in business and IT around the world. So Indians can communicate to the world easily. So a lot of Indians go all around the world and set up business and set up companies and investments. And they are more broad thinking. They can understand the world more better because they have opportunity to travel a lot. And almost the same like China.
没错，说到差不多哈，我们能说到差不多的东西太多了。您比如说，都是四大文明古国之一，我们都有着悠久的文化历史。还比如说，我们两国都是作为发展中的国家，都将和谐作为一个构建城市的一个理念。但是我特别好奇，基于两国的这个国情的不同，您觉得两国之间最大的文化差异在什么地方
？If you see India and China, we, as we say, we have many similarities. But yes, the development way, if you see the Chinese opening up, is just 10 years ahead than India. So in terms of growth, China is already 10 years ahead because we started opening of the economy and opening of many things a little late. So this is one difference. Second, we are catching up very fast with China because we, as you see, the trade between China and India today is over 60 billion. And this year we are celebrating 60 years of diplomatic relation between China and India. And we are celebrating this by going to 60 cities of China, small to middle-sized cities with art, with artists of different parts of India doing different kind of performance, cultural exchange to commemorate and celebrate our 60th year of diplomatic relation between India and China. And when we are doing this, we also find that China growth track is quite fast as compared to India, especially in infrastructure. But we are also catching up very fast, and we believe that very soon we will be also same like what Shanghai is. You can see Mumbai will be like Shanghai. But our development pace is a bit slower than China because of many reasons. We have many kind of controls on the foreign investments in different areas. We have some kind of system where we want to balance our forex, our currency, and many other things which We believe that sustainable growth is what is most important, and that's why we want to follow the same road.
您刚才有提到中印两国之间的文化交流，那么对于促进两国之间的文化交流，您个人有什么意见和建议吗？
Very simple. We should have more visits from each side. Like we came here, we go to 60 cities of China. China should go to India 60 cities. And we should know each other more and understand each other more, not only the big cities but also small cities, the way which we did this time. We went to very, very small cities like Chuzhou to Wuxi to Dali to Lijiang. You cannot imagine such small cities. We went and wanted to have a cultural exchange with the people there. And I think this is a way we can develop each other more, better understanding, and also a lot of tourism also can be promoted between the two countries. We are large economies, 40 billion people. We are neighbors. We always joke that you can choose your friends, but you cannot choose your neighbors. We are your natural neighbors, so we are not so far away. From here, Shanghai to Shindali, only 5 hours flight. Similar from here, you fly to Harbin, almost have the same time, you know. So if you're going within your country, you can go to my country. So it is the way to know each other is through visits, through trade delegations visit, government to government visits, young people, student to student visit, exchange of faculties, exchange of academicians, exchange of students. All this together make us know each other more better about culture of each other country, and you'll find it's almost similar.
我的最后一个问题是一定要提到上海世博会的主题，就是城市让生活更美好。印度是一个人口大国，在印度的城市发展过程当中，会把人放在一个怎样的位置上来促进这个城市的发展？
The best way we believe to give people better life is better living environment. We focus a lot on the environmental conditions, the fresh air, non-polluting city, give them a quality of clean and green food, green energy, and at the same time live in harmony with the rural areas, because the rural areas are our backbones. Country like China and India, we have large rural areas, and we should integrate very well these two, and then we can make people live happy. In fact, I wanted to inform you this morning we were awarded as one of the People Choice Pavilion from the United States Exhibition magazine, and with the survey which they have made in Expo in the last few weeks with several interviews, they put some so-called selected pavilions as a group, and then they made a lot of surveys. And when we see that when we are chosen Indian Pavilion as the People's Best Choice Pavilion, I think mainly because of the way we showed our pavilion inside. It's almost like India. You go to India, you have a shopping mall, you can do bargain for the handicrafts and this and that. You can enjoy Indian food. When you can see the performance show, you can see yoga, and then you go inside, see us all kind of development of India from the 7 sections which we have made in our country. You know, especially Bollywood is very attractive to Chinese people. And you know, Slumdog Millionaire, it shows that how aspiring our younger generation is in terms of living and coming up in life. So all that, they find it very interesting, and I think this is what makes us very special.
经您的介绍，我相信在世博会我的工作结束之后，我会首选我们的邻邦印度作为我的目的地，我会亲自到那里去看一看那里的人民，他们的生活到底和我们是怎样的差不多。
欢迎。
再一次感谢您接受我们的采访，谢谢您，
Thank you.
谢谢。
Thank you.